चञ्चल जलधितरङ्गा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. I request you all to please take your seats. Well, they say milestones are an important way of looking at the past with gratitude, the present with appreciation, and the future with hope. Today, we are here to celebrate such a milestone for Western Carriers India Limited. Incorporated in 2011, Western Carriers is India's largest private multimodal rail-focused 4PL asset-light logistics company in terms of container volumes handled in fiscal 2023. Headquartered in Kolkata, the company has a pan-India presence with over 50 branch offices and 4 zonal offices across 23 states. Its 16 warehouses are located across 12 states and it operates at over 55 major public rake handling points spread across the country. The company's nationwide presence allows it to provide both first mile and last mile connectivity to its customers who have operations across India, including in remote areas. Well, as of March 31st, 2024, Western Carriers has had a diverse base of 1,647 customers across varied sectors such as metals, FMCG, pharmaceutical, chemical, engineering, oil and gas and retail. So can we give a big round of applause on that note? Yes? Some key customer names I'm sure all of you are familiar with: Tata Steel, Hindalco Industries, Vedanta, Balco, HUL, Coca-Cola India, Tata Consumer Products, Wagh Bakri, Cipla, Haldia Petrochemicals, MCPI, Gujarat Heavy Chemicals, BCPL, DHL, and many others. Ladies and gentlemen, listing opens an exciting new chapter for Western Carriers, and we are so delighted that all of you could be a part of this and all those watching online as well. So once again, a very, very warm welcome on this momentous occasion of the listing of equity shares of Western Carriers on the stock exchanges of India. We would like to welcome the various dignitaries who have joined us today. I request our dignitaries to please stand where they are so we can welcome them. To begin with, we would like to welcome Mr. Abhinav Agarwal from NSC. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, sir, for gracing the occasion with your presence. We're also honored to have with us here today the leadership team from Western Carriers India Limited. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Rajendra Sethia, Chairman and Managing Director. A very warm welcome, sir. Mr. Kanishk Sethia, Whole-Time Director and Chief Executive Officer. A very warm welcome to you as well. Mr. Dinesh Kumar Mantri, Chief Financial Officer. A very warm welcome. We would also like to extend a hearty welcome to our book-running lead managers who played an integral part in the success of this IPO. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kamal Sultania, Executive Director, JM Financial Limited. Maybe stepped out for a bit, but we welcome him. Mr. Kaushal Shah, Managing Director and Head of ECM Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. A very warm welcome, sir. And now, to begin this auspicious occasion, we'd like to light the ceremonious lamp. It is believed that lighting a lamp brings prosperity, welfare, and positivity, as well as building spiritual knowledge all around us. So I'd like to request our dignitaries to please join us on stage. Mr. Abhinav Agarwal from NSC, and the Western Carriers team, Mr. Rajendra Sethia, Mr. Kanish Sethia, Mr. Dinesh Kumar Mantri, along with Mr. Kamal Sultania and Mr. Kaushal Shah.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
Thank you, gentlemen. And we can all give a huge round of applause to this auspicious beginning of the day. Thank you for gracing this tradition and setting the tone for a new and prosperous beginning of Western Carriers India Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, to now start the proceedings, I'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Kaushal Shah, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited, for his opening remarks. Let's give him a warm welcome, can we?
Morning. Very warm welcome to this auspicious occasion. I saw a lot of smiles and cheers, but I just want to highlight in terms of what went through for the last 2 years. I recently saw this movie Chandu Champion, and I could relate to most of the biopics, and for that matter, any masala movie where the star of the movie goes through various challenges, hurdles, right? But the star effectively will try and overcome that, will cross all the hurdles, face the challenges, and towards the end achieves the target, right? The target can be anything, whether it's the girlfriend or the movie or the money or etc. Here, I would say the star is Western Careers, and I would say what the target that they've achieved. I'll not talk about the numbers in terms of the oversubscription, but today is where we are seeing the listing ceremony, and I would say Mr. Sethia, Kanishk, Dinesh, and of course Ms. Das, they have led from the front. But I'm sure the whole management team, their families, because it's a compromise and a sacrifice all the way. But I think kudos to them and a big round of applause for them. I think it's because of them that we are seeing the listing today. But as I say this, I think it is not yet over. I would say this is only the web series part 1. As you enter the capital markets arena, the web series part 2 starts now. And you will see a lot more challenges, but I am sure that you will continue to do the value add, not only in business, but also to the shareholders. And again, congratulations and welcome to the capital markets journey for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Shah. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my absolute pleasure to invite the visionary leader, Mr. Rajendra Sethia, Chairman and Managing Director, Western Carriers India Limited, to share a few words about this extraordinary journey, the milestone that we've reached, and the inspiration behind it. A very warm welcome, sir.
Welcome everybody, and thank you very much for taking your time out and being here. So once again, I thank you, and let me give a brief of my journey. I started around 50 years back, where I think most of you were not even born. The time was, there was no computer, there was no, even calculator was not there. This is the time when we started. And we thought there is a lot to be done in various places, in various industries. And I thought logistics is one of them where we can really deliver, where we can really evaluate, where we can really go forward. And I would not say that this is, the beginning of the journey is not something that is great, but then what is great in this journey is that we got support from all of our customers, all our people who had been associated with us, and to date, we feel proud in saying that we have no disputes whatsoever in any of the commercial transactions. We had a tough time when we started. Even we had lead bankers like JM, we had lead bankers like Kotak who supported us, who guided us to start us from scratch. And this is now the beginning of Western Carriers 2, which will be led by my son, who is incidentally CEO also of the company, to take it to the greater heights. And we feel that all of you will give full support. I am extremely thankful to my wife for giving me son and daughter who are very dedicated and, unlike others, very focused. So I pray all of you and I request all of you that your well wishes as ever be with us, and would request all of you to feel proud that this seed has just grown and we want it to become a large tree in course of time with your support. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Sethia. Your leadership truly inspires us all. Ladies and gentlemen, now please join me in welcoming the man of the moment, distinguished Mr. Kanishk Sethia, whole-time director and chief executive officer at Western Carriers India Limited. A louder round of applause.
Thank you, Karthi. Thank you, Kaushal bhai. Wonderful speech. Thank you, boss, for your speech as well. Like Kaushal bhai said, I wanted to build on that. It's been a long journey, excruciating at most parts, fun at some parts. But 26 months after we did our IPO launch in Calcutta at the Taj, we are here today after 26 months of work, dedicated, hard work from both my bankers, unbelievable support from both the teams of lawyers who have not seen day and night, and my absolutely star team. I'm getting a bit choked up because what they've done is unbelievable, and just very happy to be here in front of all of you, actually just soaking in the moment. It's been an amazing journey. Our idea now is to take the company forward, take the industry forward, and see what is the progress that we can do jointly for now our joint shareholders. You know, like Kaushal bhai said, I don't want to talk about numbers, but we've had excellent oversubscription. Thanks to my two great banks, the support that my team gave, the support that our law firms gave was absolutely outstanding. We've spent 26 months on a roller coaster, and I'm happy to say we are now finishing on a pinnacle. This is what we dreamed of, and I'm really glad that all of my closest family, all of my closest friends are here with me from all over the world, and it's just a great honor to see all of you, and I hope that I can do all of you proud, and I hope that as a company we can do our investors proud. Thank you so much. Just wanted to also add that, I want to, again show my gratitude and thanks to all our millions of investors, the country over now, the world over. We assure you that we'll put in our best foot forward at all times, give our best and leave the rest to God. So, the results of our hard work, hopefully God will bless us with that. Thanks to all the investors, thanks to all the regulators who have given us all the support, and to my team, both the banks, which is JM Financial and Kotak, both my sets of lawyers, which is SNR and JSA, and my star team. Thank you everyone once more.
Thank you so much, sir, for those kind words. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Mr. Abhinav Agarwal from NSE to share a few words on this very special occasion. Can we give him a warm welcome?
Shri Rajendra Sethia, Chairman and MD Western Carriers. Shri Kanishk Sethia, Whole-time Director and CEO Western Carriers. Shri Dinesh Mantri, CFO Western Carriers. Shri Kaushal Shah from Kotak. Distinguished guests, board members, employees, family members, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you for the listing ceremony of Western Carriers India Limited. NSE is proud to welcome Western Carriers in a family of listed corporates, and this will be 2,588th company to list with us. During the current financial year, NSE has witnessed 134 IPOs across main board and SME segment, with Western Carriers being the 38th company to list on the main board segment of the exchange. India is the fourth largest capital market in the world in terms of market capitalization after US, China, and Japan. NSE listed companies have a market cap of USD 5.6 trillion, that is 472 lakh crores. And from today onwards, Western carriers will be an integral part of it. NSE market capitalization has grown about 118 times in rupee terms since it started its operation in 1994. NSE today has over 10 crore unique investors with over 19 crore accounts, covering more than 20% of the household directly investing in stock markets today. NSE registered investors cover 99.85% of the PIN code, with only 30 PIN codes that do not have any registered investors. The IPO of Western Carriers with an issue size of 493 crores garnered an overwhelming response and was oversubscribed 30.57 times. I congratulate the entire team of Western Carriers, the merchant bankers, JM Financial, Kotak, legal advisors, PR agencies, and other parties associated in the IPO for this accomplishment. We at NSE are committed to facilitate fundraising opportunities and make capital market more accessible for upcoming organizations to chart their growth stories. We hope that today's successful listing of Western Carriers India Limited will inspire many more companies to look at the public market as a promising alternative. We hope that the listing day is the start of strong partnership between us. NSE looks forward to supporting Western Carriers in the future fundraising endeavor. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for those insightful words. As I've requested him to stay back, because now it's the time where we will be exchanging mementos. To commemorate at the significance of this event, we will now invite from Western Carriers India Limited, Mr. Rajendra Sethia, Chairman and Managing Director, Western Carriers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him on stage. Mr. Abhinav Agrawal will be presenting a memento on behalf of NSE. Not yet. Just a few minutes of wait, a little more, but a big hand. This is a memento from NSE. Thank you so much. I'd now like to invite Mr. Kanishk Sethia, Whole-Time Director and Chief Executive Officer, Western Carriers, to please join us on stage. Memento. I'd now like to invite Mr. Kamal Sultania from JM Financial Limited to please join us on stage. We'll be giving a memento and a box of proud badges as well. Mr. Kaushal Shah from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Thank you so much. A representative from SNR Associates, a legal counsel to the company. Very warm welcome. I'd also like to invite Mr. Bakul Gala from AdFactors PR and Advertising and the team to please join on stage. Can I invite Sachin from AdFactors also to please join on stage? Thank you so much, Mr. Agrawal. Next, the management of Western Carriers India Limited will present special mementos to the representative of our dedicated partners whose contribution have been invaluable in the successful listing of our company. Now, to present the mementos, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Rajendra Sethia and Mr. Kanish Sethia to please join us. And to begin, I'd like to first invite Mr. Abhinav Agarwal of NSC to receive the memento from Mr. Sethia. I'd also like to welcome Mr. Kamal Sultania from JM Financial Limited to please join us. Thank you to JM Financial Limited team. I'd request Mr. Kaushal Shah from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited and the team to please join us next on stage. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Mr. Kaushal Shah from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Thank you so much, team. We'd now like to invite our representative from DC, the Reva & Company, our statutory auditors. Thank you so much. I'd now like to invite Mr. Bakul Gala from AdFactors PR and Advertising and the team to please join on stage. It's team AdFactors PR and Advertising. Thank you so much. We'd now like to invite our representative from Link In Time India Private Limited, registrar to the offer. Thank you so much. I'd also like to invite our representative from Orient Press, our printer. We'd like to also acknowledge the contribution of Duane Morris and Silver. They say it takes a village to come for a company to come together and get listed. So let's give a huge round of applause to all our partners. Thank you for your contribution, and thank you, Mr. Sethia, for doing the honors. I'd like you to please take a seat. Moving forward, I would now like to invite Mr. Kamal Sultania from JM Financial Limited to say a few words on this very special occasion. A very warm welcome, sir.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of management of Western Carriers India Limited and team of book running lead managers, I would like to thank you all for attending this listing ceremony. Today is a very big day as we witness listing of Western Carriers India Limited on the Indian stock exchanges. Friends, our IPO was extremely well subscribed by all sections of and all classes. Anchor Books saw a very big response from both domestic and very high quality foreign institutional investors which were long only in nature. Retail portion saw an overwhelming response of 28 lakhs application. Friends, this is something which is really outstanding. and the overall issue got subscribed 31.5 times. This is a maverick achievement, as Western Carrier is the only company in the logistics space in the recent times which has received this kind of response. A big round of applause. On behalf of JM Financial, I would like to wholeheartedly congratulate the management of Western Carriers on successful IPO and listing today. I would also like to acknowledge the exceptional work done by all the teams in making this transaction a great success, more specifically our regulator SEBI, exchanges NSE and BSE, registrars, legal counsel SNR and JSA, auditors, PR agency, and last but not the least, Mr. A.R. Das, who has put phenomenal effort in bringing it to the current state. Shri Rajendra Ji Setia and Shri Ganesh Ji Setia, your dedication has made Western Carriers one of the largest private multimodal rail-focused 4PL asset-light logistic company in India with ace client profile and boosting one of the best financial metrics and highest return ratios in the logistics space. The team's enthusiasm has made us all believe in the potential of the company. Even the investors have highly been impressed with the commitment and the confidence the management has displayed during the roadshows. Out of 1.5 million companies which are registered in India today, only 8,000 have been able to successfully get listed on NSE and BSE, which demonstrates how difficult the journey is from being private to public. The responsibility of company owes from few shareholders now to almost 1.18 lakh new public shareholders who have got added to the management, and I'm sure they will keep them on toes. We have our full confidence in you and your team, and we hope to see Western Carriers reach spectacular heights in years to come. We assure you our continued commitment towards the company and look forward for working with you on many more transactions. A heartiest congratulations on achieving this milestone today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sultania, for those kind words. Ladies and gentlemen, before we officially get listed, we'd like to invite Mr. Kanishk Setia one more time on stage to deliver vote of thanks on this very momentous occasion. Can we welcome him back, everyone?
Welcome again, everyone. I have exactly a minute and a half to thank a lot of people. I'm going to forget names. Don't hold it against me. Any team, any business, any man can only be successful if he has a star-studded team. I am absolutely blessed on all regards in that, be it my bankers, the two biggest names in the equity market in India, JMF as well as Kotak, be it my legal counsels, absolutely star-spangled teams of SNR and JSA. And of course, I cannot forget my own team. My team has stood with me like a rock 24/7, 365. And it's basically a teamwork which has got us to this stage in which I'm able to present in front of my closest friends and family from all over the world. So again, a great thanks to all of you for being here, for taking time out to be part of this really big milestone in our journey. We've tried a lot to get here. We've finally succeeded with God's blessings. And I thank all of you again to be here. And please join us in exactly 1 minute when we do the bell ringing ceremony. Thank you. I would also like to take this moment finally again to express my gratitude to obviously my new family of investors all over the world, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, SEBI, both BSE and NSE, as well as ROC, as well as all other companies and government institutions which have stood by us and supported us. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Setia. Just in time, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has now arrived. The historic moment has arrived, rather, for Western Carriers India Limited, where we will see it listed on the stock exchanges of India. And now, to do the honors, may I please invite on stage Mr. Abhinav Agarwal of NSE, to please join on stage for the bell ringing ceremony. I would also request the dignitaries and distinguished guests from the company who have worked endlessly to make this listing a grand success to move towards the NSE bell for the bell ringing ceremony. Mr. Rajendra Sethia, Mr. Kanish Sethia is here with us, Mr. Dinesh Kumar Mantri, family, the book running lead managers, and all our distinguished guests. We can all join in on this very special moment. We have few seconds to go, so I will, or rather we will give a countdown together. In these next 10 seconds, you may take these pictures because then it's time for the countdown. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we are 10 seconds away, I want all of you to please join me in the customary countdown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Congratulations! Western Carriers India Limited is now officially listed on the NSE. It marks a milestone in the corporate journey of the company. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in some energy, can we? Yes? We are grateful to our host NSE, members of the board, family and friends, well-wishers, the new shareholders, and all of you viewers who are watching us online as well, who took time to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. Thank you once again, everyone, and let's celebrate this moment. I'm sure we want to take lots of pictures. Let's one more time give a huge round of applause to Western Carriers India Limited, which is now officially listed on the stock exchanges.
All of you are allowed to come over here, take photographs, and then followed by this, we welcome you for a nice breakfast as well.
In real time, you can see the listing right here on the screen. And as Mr. Gala mentioned, yes, you are welcome to take pictures with this historic bell where Western Carriers has just rung itself on the stock exchanges. And then please do join us for breakfast. With that, we conclude this morning's proceedings. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Khyati Kawai who's signing off. Have a good day, everyone. Don't forget to celebrate. This is a very special day.
दादा लिंक हो गया दादा लिंक देखो जा रहा है कौन किया ना क्लोज कर दो ना